Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley Sisters. This is episode 139. I'm Naturally Nitty, aka Jessica.
And I am Alina, also known as Starnet. Today is March 11th, and this is our weekly podcast, and this is our planning podcast, because we forgot to podcast yesterday. If you are a first-time watcher, thanks for coming. If you are a regular, we love you, and thank you for coming back.
So, grab your knitting or whatever and craft along with us. All right.
Yeah.
Planning.
Let's play it.
Disclaimer, I have not read the classes at all.
I've read them all, and I'm still not up on Quidditch, so there you go.
I did Quidditch.
Okay, so we'll talk about Quidditch.
So match, I believe it's 4 right now is going on. And there's 3 patterns of each knit and crochet. There's mitten or fingerless mitts, hat. Maybe there's 2 hat. Maybe it's cowl. I forget. There's 3 things. I did the barley hat. I've been wanting to make that for a while. And I think it's running 5 days. So there's only a couple days left, and depending on what day you turn it in, you get a certain amount of points, which is more than 15. Like, it started out at, I think, 30 or 35, and it goes down each day. That's it.
Okay, cool. So,
Owls and newts. Get them done. Right?
Yeah, you need to turn them in.
Sorry.
So, that's cool. Were you supposed to already have turned in? I didn't do any advanced studies, so I have no idea about
order mission. I believe is
were you supposed to have already turned in?
It's due by the 15th at the latest. I abandoned mine. I'm gonna rip it out and do it for next year or next term. So, like, in a month, I'm gonna restart it and give it full attention because I only got a couple inches in, and it just wasn't happening. I was having hand issues too.
Okay. So let's go on to the classes. Okay. We'll start with Ancient Runes.
So
Elvish thing. Tie your crafting this month to the Elvish saying, "A star shines on the hour of our meeting." You may represent the darkness of night or the brightness of sparkling stars. You may craft anything related to the mythological stories of Orion, or you may craft something Elvish. So.
That's fun.
Yeah, and they spoke in Elvish.
So you could do something sparkly for the stars.
Yeah.
Like,
and I do have to say, Orion is very visible right now. Like, every time when we come home at night, I look up, we park our car, and then I look up, and I can see, like, the full constellation. Normally, you just see his belt, but it's, like, the full-on hunter constellation.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't,
or your whatever.
Cool. All right. Arithmancy is the study of modular, arithmetic, and finite groups. Sorry. For your homework this month, craft something with a repeat. So it could be color repeats, charts, lace, right? It could even be ribbing, right? Knit one, furl one. You think?
I would think that's a repeat.
You're repeating it. Well, maybe not. But you could do a lot of things.
I'm sure they have an FAQ though, so they would.
Yeah. Like I said, haven't read anything, so I'm probably not that helpful.
That would be a good one for, like, if you're doing, like, a color or cat.
I have something to put in there.
There you go. Or, like, anything lace-like.
Yeah.
Anything with a repeat. So, there you go. Next up is Paramagical Creatures. And they are studying dragons, which I like dragons a lot. So this month, craft an item based on your study of these 10 purebred dragon breeds, inspired either by a physical or behavioral characteristic of the dragons themselves or the color or texture of their unique eggs. And they linked to a website with information, which would be like our textbook.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool.
Sweet.
Not that I actually have anything to go in there, but I like. Right.
I'd have to look at it to see if anything I made would fit in with that. But sounds cool.
Yeah.
So are they all different colors? Have you looked at the chart or the?
The only dragon thing I've looked at is in the book that J.K. Rowling wrote. So I know that they are all different colors and they have different characteristics. So I'm sure it's probably similar to that.
Right. Okay. Charms is Gemino. Find a... What? Oh, I thought you said something. Sorry. Find a project created and turned in this term to a class, Quidditch, or Headmistress Challenge by a classmate not in your house. This can include not quite first years and students on sabbatical. So you have, or that you have a great affection for. Practice the Gemino charm by reproducing that project using the same pattern. Please realize that this is a prompt where you are duplicating another player's project, not a prompt where you are teaming up with another player. You may change colors and or fibers at your choosing for knitting and crochet patterns. Please adjust the sizing as needed for any project. Please note, dyeing must follow the same methodology and the same type of fiber. However, you may change colors. Spinning must be the same weight, i.e. bulky fingering worsted, and plying technique. However, you may change colors and fibers. Weaving must be the same type of item with the same draft. However, you may change colors. Dude. That's a lot. Not that it's that hard, but basically you can do stuff.
Basically copy someone else.
Yeah.
Like when we were younger and you used to copy me and I hated it. That's what you did. And I used to copy Dawn and she hated it, so that's
whatever.
Handle your inner child. Copy someone you admire.
Yeah. I'll have to go looking. I kind of hang out in the Slytherin side of things. So I'll have to go venture out. Which is fine. And the Newt thread, but at the same time. Anyways.
Okay, sorry. I am flying and sometimes the single gets all twisted in each other and I need to like
twist.
What happens when you So okay, up next is Defense Against the Dark Arts. Protego Totalum. So your assignment is to practice the Protego Totalum by crafting something that can entirely surround an item that needs to be protected. Non-rivalry crafts are accepted. Please check the FAQ. I am sewing bags.
I'm laughing at your notes because it says score in parentheses.
I know. When I was reading it, the prompt, I was like, oh, this would be perfect if they accept non-rivalry crafts, and they do, so I'm excited.
So that wouldn't be like boot cuffs that surround your leg because it's not like enclosing it completely, or do you think that would work?
I don't know. I think it has to totally cover what you're trying to protect. Like in the prompt, they had a gingerbread house that they were trying to protect. So you would completely protect the house by casting this charm. Or whatever it is, the spell.
I guess so. Okay.
So, like, a hat would work because it completely covers your head.
Yeah. All right. I'll have to look at that one more. On to flying. Craft something intricate as detailed below. Knitters and crocheters craft something made up of at least 50% lace or with color work involving at least 2 colors used in the same row. Intarsia, colorwork, mosaic. Dyers use fibers using a process that requires many steps or intricate uses of multiple dyes. Show your work. Spinners spin cabled yarn. Weavers weave open work or use at least 2 different weft yarns, different colors or different weights. Fun.
That's interesting. The story behind that was when Potter got the egg away from the dragons.
Okay.
So he did some like crazy flying, like up and down, straight down, and catch the egg type of thing.
That makes sense.
So they said you need to do something intricate. Okay, herbology, wormwood. Please craft something that represents the uses or characteristics of wormwood. For example, but not limited to, something green like absinthe, or something fine and silky like the plant, or something for a baby.
Yes. I need to make a baby item.
I make baby items.
Me too, but
I also have like stuff to craft from Christmas still.
I need to finish my new. Anyways, so that's fun.
I have no idea what I'm gonna put in there, but I like the crafting in green
or something green. I have that. I'm spinning something green.
There you go.
Boom, done. Unless I get to make my baby item, then I will put that there. I'm one of those horrible people that waits till the last day to turn in classes, or at least when I have all my projects done for the month, because sometimes when I plan out where I'm going to put what, it fits better in a different a different class, when I have the whole broad spectrum of my things.
Yes, and I apologize for being so washed out. I don't have any lights on in here. It's coming out from behind a cloud.
That darn sun.
Reflecting off our neighbor's house, which is white, and into my face. So, there you go. Okay, next up. Oh, you're right.
Sorry. History of Magic, Victorian Seance. This month, we'd like you to explore the aesthetics of the Victorian Seance in your submission. You have 2 options. Represent the attire worn by spirit guides. They were commonly known for beads, tassels, and wraps. Option 2, represent the ghosts that showed up at each seance. Fun. Non-Rev crafts are accepted.
Yeah.
So you could do weaving for this quite easily because you could make little tassels or fun wrap.
Oh. Well, this one, they have this picture. You have to go to History of Magic. The picture that they show, the Colonel Mustard guy, looks really creepy. Need to check it out. I'm just telling you.
I will.
But this would be good for like shawls if you can knit them in a month. I think because they're talking about like the secrecy act that wizards used to do, or they used to like in the Victorian age. They would like hold seances and like bait people to make money, and they would have ghosts help them. Okay. And I guess one person had a fight with their ghost, and she made a cardboard cutout instead of a ghost. And so then they had to crack down on Victorian. It's kind of fun. So, it's worth it to go read the classes. I know we're like a week and a half late.
Sorry.
But I know people don't read them until later.
Like me. If it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't read them that early. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes. I will go back and reread everything. I promise.
Okay. Right. That's all.
Back to normal.
So, regular podcast stuff. Do you have any mojo?
I do. I finished the leg warmer / boot cuffs for Dawn. The pattern is Some Cloudy Day. It's hard to see like this. I was wondering if I should block them, but then I tried them on, and you can see the lace.
Yeah.
When it's on, so I don't think I'm going to. But they cover like a whole, your lower leg, your shin area. And I
Did
use.
They have repeat?
Yes, that's the one that I said, ooh, I can hand that in. I used Fisherman's Wool, which is a lot of yardage, I believe. Yeah, and I don't have that much left. Oh, I guess it's a good amount. I only have that much left over. I'll have to weigh it.
That's cool.
But yeah. So that's it. No, that's not it. I lied. I also have, I did Quidditch, which was the barley hat.
That's cool.
And I used the Fairy Tale Knits yarn. I was going to make a cowl or something, but then I was reading the prompt for Quidditch, and you had to use worsted weight or less. And I thought, hey, that would make a pretty cool hat. So
it does. But
I have a good amount left
over. Is it for you?
Yes. I will try it on, I guess. It's going to mess my hair up. See?
Oh, I like that.
I really like, okay, so I'm going to review the yarn a little bit. Can I do that right here, or should I wait?
Go ahead. This is Jessica's Fairy Tale Knits yarn review. Which one did you use?
I used, it's a 100% superwash merino, 3.5 ounces, and it was 280 yards worsted weight. In the colorway Princess Sydney. So I'll hold that up for a second. Cool. And knitting with it was nice. I really like how she dyed it. It didn't pool or anything. Like, it worked up really cool. I like it. And I did the ribbings on 6, and then the rest of the hat is on 8. But it's just really pretty. And it looks good in stockinette and garter, I believe.
I think so, too. I like that it doesn't, like, not that I mind pooling, but sometimes I don't like it.
It kind of annoys me. So I was really happy when I saw it just, like, dispersed all over. I thought that's really cool. Because I don't see that often. Well, I guess I don't really knit with indie dyed worsted weight yarn much. I usually do stock yarns. But no, I really liked it. And it's soft, and I was gonna block it. I'm sure it'll soften up even more when you do that.
Super squishy.
It's squishy. It was good in the hand when knitting it. It didn't split.
That's really good.
I'm trying to think, what else do I need to talk about?
You can talk about after you block it.
Okay.
Like how it's blocked and everything, and it's soft and everything. So
yeah, but I really like it.
Cool,
very pretty.
So I too have Mojo.
So 2 thumbs up for that.
I also have Mojo.
Wow.
I'll move over so I'm in the shade a little bit. I finished.
That's so cute.
So he's like a dragon cat thing.
That's adorable.
And this is that fuzzy, like Chanel-like yarn. So I did this part, and I gave the rest of the skein to Madison to make her a fuzzy hat. Boom! I just got rid of a skein of yarn. And like these for the stash down, like I had some of it made before the start of term, but it wasn't that much. So I've used maybe like one, because I had like cones left over, and I used up all of that and started in on another skein of the yarn because it's cotton. Because I figured it's for a baby, so I wanted it to be like
completely washable and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I used up a lot of. I'm excited because I'm stash downing again.
That's awesome.
But that's my work in progress. I have to get out the camera and take some pictures of it, and then it'll be done. So there you go. I'm done. That's all I have, Mojo.
That cat.
So works in progress.
Yes.
I can go real quick. I am still working on those socks. I'm taking those around with me. And I still have my cowl just cast on. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I think I might just join this. I'm debating right now if I should just join this and knit or cast on like provisionally and knit like 20, 25 stitches. I think I'm just going to do seed stitch to show off the yarn.
Yeah.
And I really like seed stitch.
I do too.
So I might just do that. Or I already have the cast on. There's a lot of that yarn left over, so I might pull it out because I don't want to like lose any yarn, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't decided. But I have had some good ideas for cowls from people, but none of them have like talked to me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where my cowl is.
Okay.
That's all.
I still have my socks for my newt from Desert Vista Dye Works. They're still here. I kind of put them down to work on the boot cuffs for Dawn. So these will go back on my purse, and I hopefully will finish in a week or two. And I also have the Nell sweater for my newt, which I did not bring up. I have not worked on it in a week since I got my 70% or 75% done on it. So I need to get going on that as well. That's it for me.
Okay.
So you spin me right round.
I am currently spinning.
Me too.
Let me show you. I am plying.
Awesome. And
that is, I had spun up a bunch of bobbins for my newt last term, and I never plied them, and I didn't get to finish them. So, like, for my newt last term, I had plied half, like one, and that one big giant 552 yards. Okay. So then I plied 2 other bobbins, and I decided I was gonna because I have from the common denominator fiber, this one. So I just decided to apply, and then when I ran out of room, finished it off and then applied some more. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So I ran out of room, and I made a skein. This one's 408 yards.
Sweet.
That's a total of 900 and I started plying the other bobbin. Oh, and see, I just grabbed the bobbin that I had of the common denominator. Actually, I just now going the other yarn because I finished that bobbin as well. And I'm almost this bobbin is getting pretty full.
That's sweet.
I will wind that off as well. So when I was winding off, though, okay, so I have this story to tell you. So I have a very expensive nitty-noddy that we make with PVC. So as I was winding it up, like before, you're a part of this part had broken, and I just duct taped it. It works. And as I was winding off this skein, it like duct tape. So I quick took the skein, like I grabbed it so it didn't like get all tangled.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. And I put it on my Swift, and then I just let it sit, and I put that part into my purse so we could stop at Home Depot. And I got it and put it measured. I don't know if you can read that. It says now
66.
it's one wrap is 66 inches. So
That's smart.
Yeah. So I fixed that.
Sweet.
But we're watching Hero 6 happen, so I was like out.
You're cutting out. I didn't hear that last sentence.
Oh, I was doing that while we were watching Big Hero 6.
Okay.
And I'm like freaking out, and everyone was looking at me like, what the heck? So, anyway, that's all.
That's funny. I've been taking it slow this month for spinning, and I'm spinning this Nerd Girl Yarns BFL. It's like I believe it, like the oatmeal, or it has like some dark BFL in it. I don't know if you can see the strands.
Yeah.
So this is the third bump. I have 4 of them. I split it lengthwise. And yeah, that's all I've been spinning on.
Wow.
I know, right? This month was knitting so far. Moving on. Sewing?
I have lots of sewing going on.
None for me.
I told you about cutting the pink. I finished the pink, and I cut red, and then I finished red, and then I cut blue. And I ran out of interfacing and middle yarn. Not middle yarn. I ran out of interfacing and, matching coordinating fabric for pockets and stuff, so I'm going to the store tonight to get that.
Fun.
So there's been a lot of sewing. Well, I only have 2 weeks till homespun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then 3 till knit and crochet show. But I don't think there's going to be much going on in between homespun and knit and crochet other than inventory and stuff.
Okay. So do you think you're kind of on target for what you need to have?
I do not know. You can see behind me are some bags. As I finish them, I price them, and then I just hang them there before I put them in my totes, which are over there. So, a wall of totes. So, yeah. But I have some scratch and dents because I realize if I sew too late at night, I make more mistakes. So that's why I've been doing more spinning, because I don't want to make too many more mistakes.
Yeah.
But I just have to find a few hours to set up my light tent and just take some pictures, and I'll put them up in the shop, the scratch and dents at least.
Sweet.
So yeah, but that's all.
Cool. Gym. I've been doing Kayo, and let me tell you, that made my entire body sore. And did I say that last time? I don't know. But my legs were killing me. So much so that yesterday Gabe had conferences, and we had to we were walking around doing other stuff, other errands too. But we had to go up the stairs at his school, and I was like, oh, dying going up the stairs. It was horrible. It was kind of funny. Joe laughed at me. But
that's always...
No, it's good, and I like it so far. It's not hard on my ankles or anything, so yay.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked on Netflix for videos. They used to have workout videos, but they don't anymore.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So then I went to YouTube and found some. And then I got into like the philosophical debate of what's better, yoga or Tai Chi. And I researched that a little bit. So I put some Tai Chi videos. I made a playlist on
awesome.
YouTube. But I'm telling you, this time change is horrible. Like, I not wake up. Like, I'm drinking like coffee than ever. I go to bed exhausted, but I can't sleep. Like, I sleep a little bit.
You cut out again.
I don't know why it's got like.
That's weird. No, it's just all of a sudden it's just silent. I mean, I can see you talking, but it was silent. Anyways, re-say the last sentence you said.
I forget what my last sentence was.
You're just drinking more coffee and you can't sleep.
So, like, I go to bed super tired and I've been drinking more water, so then I get up in the middle of the night because I have to pee. But I'm so tired, I like almost fall over because that's how tired I am.
That's funny. I haven't had it that bad.
I don't know. It just is hitting me so bad. And it's not like I'm not sleeping. Like, Andy likes to go to bed early. It's like 10 o'clock by the time we go to sleep. Boring.
That is early. I should probably start going to bed early.
I don't like going to bed early. It makes me feel like a grandma.
But it's good for you.
Whatever. I mean, but we get up at like 7 or like earlier.
That's not that early.
It is for me.
Well, then it's good that you're going to bed at 10. Anyways, so is that like random randomness now?
Oh, yeah, we're in random randomness. Sorry.
No, it's
okay. But the time change is really sucky because I've been like waking up and not being able to do much more than just sit there and drink coffee.
I have been waking up doing kid stuff in the morning, and then once they're in school, I do my payo. And then I chug a lot of coffee after that. Because I made the mistake of drinking coffee right before doing that one day. And like for 15 minutes after, I felt so horrible. I'm like, this is not a good idea. And I took vitamins too. Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that again.
Oh, and you're supposed to take vitamins on a full stomach.
Yeah.
Okay, can I show you something? This is like annoying.
What is that?
Remember my bobbin broke?
Yeah.
So I put that part back onto the bobbin and I taped it because I couldn't glue it because it has fiber on it. Like, so, and this duct tape thing is not working. So it keeps getting caught every time I'm applying. It keeps getting caught right here. It is annoying. But it will soon be done.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the 40 bags in 40 days thing. I don't know. Did I talk about that last time or not? Maybe. I can't remember. Maybe the time before.
I think you talked about it a couple of times ago.
Yeah. Well, so I haven't really been doing it every single day, but like I'm just trying, to eventually get everything that we don't use or need out of the house. So I first went through my clothes. And then I went through the girls' room and clothes over the weekend. And we got rid of so much stuff. It makes me so giddy. Like, because you know how, like, people will get handed clothes from, like, our friends and stuff, which is nice, I'm not against taking hand-me-downs. But when you get so many of them that, like, their drawers are stuffed full and their closets are stuffed full. Like, they don't need that much clothes. So we went through and got rid of the stuff that they didn't love and just really cleaned up stuff. So I got rid of 4 bags of stuff, like garbage, maybe not garbage, but like kitchen tall garbage bags, which is pretty big.
Which those are 13 gallons.
Okay. And then I moved their beds. It was a hot mess under there. Not even funny.
Did you rearrange their room, or you just moved them?
No, I just moved them because I wanted to like get everything. Their rooms are like perfectly clean right now. It's awesome. I also have a plan.
That'll last for about 10 minutes.
No, it's lasted for a few days.
Okay.
So I also have a plan, or I want to do this once it's starting to get nice out. But I want to go. Maybe I can find it on here. I do have it pinned. I want to make loft beds. Oops. Sorry. There's some plans online that look totally awesome.
From Anna White,
yes.
Also known as Knockoff Wood.
Yes. She's so cool. I need to find where it is. Anyways, I want to make loft beds for the girls. And, so they'll have space in their room. Because right now, it's basically 2 beds and, like, a walkway in between it. And it's not cool. And it's just crammed. And things just get shoved everywhere. And it's...
Yeah, and when we come and visit, if you have loft beds, that the girls will be.
Right. So this is what we want to make.
Awesome.
So I'm very excited to do that. And we're doing that with tax money because it says on there, like, the wood for that should be around $200-ish for each one. Which, in my mind, isn't that bad if it's going to give them more room and privacy, because, like, sometimes we have issues with them changing in the same room and they get in fights. So I thought maybe I could make curtains for under the one side.
You could also get, like, a small desk for them if they wanted to.
Well, and then I was, like, I've seen there's other plans on Anna White that you can, like, add to it, but, like, on the one side, there's, like, a bookshelf that you can put on the one side, which we won't do because we don't have that much room. But you just build under it, like, put some wood under there for a desk on one side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. Eventually, I'd like to make them for the boys, too. Just so they can use their rooms more, when they want to, whatever. Yeah.
But sometimes they just need time alone. We need to do that in our room, I think, our girls' room, because, they have bunk beds, but that takes up a lot of room.
But anyway, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I haven't been doing much other than, like, making roll eggs and stuff. And I started making, I'm moving this real quick. The bowl that I have this balancing on is holding these little fiber nests. They're basically little batlets. Of fiber, just in case people don't want to spin roll eggs. I thought I would make these. These ones are kind of art. They have some chunks of soy or silk noil in there.
That's cool.
Anyways, so they're kind of fun, and I'm really liking them. That's it.
I
move this again.
Just today sent off an application to another Fiber Fest.
Ooh, which one?
It's Waynesburg Fiber Fest.
Okay.
And then I talked to the lady for the Maryland Alpaca and Fleece Fiber Fest, which is actually held where Maryland Sheep and Wool is held.
Oh, yeah?
Only it's in, like, November. But that's not very far from us. It's like 3 hours, if that. So I talked to her. I just have to get my application in for that. And I have another one in Pennsylvania that I'm applying to. So I'm hoping to be pretty busy with festivals.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Because, it's really, I really enjoy it. So it's, like, worth my time. So, but this weekend, Madison is going on a so so she was like gone last week, and she'll be gone this week. Having a teenager is crazy. But yeah, Andy has started working at this other job that he worked at before. So he's like temp, but like we only have one car. We need to like use some of our tax return and find like a junker car because we need something to get around. Like so Andy can get to work because he had to like schedule around all this time. Like I didn't take the girls to the center today because he had the car because he's working. And I couldn't pick him up or take him, you know. And then tomorrow he's like interviewing for another job, but he's not sure if it's what he wants. So he couldn't work yesterday, but he'll have the car then. And then Friday we have to take Madison to the retreat thing. So it's like a little crazy around here with one car. I mean, it's not like it's not doable, but it's just like it would be nice if we had another car.
Yeah, it's hard. We did that for a while.
Yeah, but it's not like we have family around that we can ask
right.
or pick up the kids. You know what I mean? So, anyway, what else is on my list? Oh, so we went on our 16th anniversary date on Friday. We were going to go to this random local place, but we weren't sure if it was any good, so we decided to go to Red Lobster instead. Because we like Red Lobster, but we don't like going with kids because it gets expensive. It's expensive going with just two of us.
Right.
So we went, and we used a gift card, and then we stopped at Walmart because that's what you do when you're married. You go to Walmart by yourself without kids. So we went to Walmart and I found, we got Mockingjay. It was on sale for like $13.
Sweet.
No, 16. I got the DVD. I got the Blu-ray. And then I picked up a Meghan Trainor CD. Because I know that you're supposed to download that stuff, but it never sounds the same when you download it and burn it to a disc than if you buy the disc and just upload it to your iTunes. I'm just telling you, maybe it's just the burning process just doesn't sound as clear to me. So anyway, I bought the disc. I know I spent a few extra bucks, but whatever. I got a disc. And then Andy brought home, we were like, oh, we're not going to do anniversary gifts. We'll wait till our tax return comes and then get whatever. But he had gotten this skate video TV game. He got for Xbox 360 Skate, and because he played it a long time. Actually, it's like Skate 3 or something like that. And so I was like, well, I want to get something. So I got the Meghan Trainor one. That's but he brought home from work. He stopped at one of the local chocolate places. They have a chocolate place here. And brought me home some chocolate. And there's half are chocolate with coconut. And the other one are chocolate cappuccino truffles. They're super good. They're very good. So I've been eating. They're very, very good chocolate. So that was nice.
Sounds good.
And the card he gave me was really funny. It said something about whining and dining, and then it showed what that really means with kids whining as you're eating.
That's funny.
Oh, and I got surprised today. I told you I turned in 62 bags last month for one of the classes. Well, it got nominated in the recognition thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
That is. So
because it is a lot of work.
That is. So I went to the chiropractor. I go. And it finally hit me last week to have him check my wrists and hands and stuff because, when you powered it, sometimes things hurt, right?
Right.
Well, I had never thought of it before, but I'm like, I'm gonna have him check. So he like checked my hands and wrists and like adjusted some things and stuff, and they're feeling pretty awesome right now. I'm
That's
excited.
cool.
So he's putting it on his list of things to check every time I come in.
Well, how often do you go in?
I go monthly for now because I was been having it. Well, like first I was having issues. Well, I have like a really low grade of scoliosis, so I should go every couple of months, anyways. But then, like for the past year or so, I've been having issues with my feet, and then it was my knee, and like just different.
Well, I really believe you should go anyways.
I go,
but
monthly.
Not like I go, but you know what I mean.
I like it. I'm trying to convince Joe that he should go. He's like deathly afraid of it because one time, like years ago, I brought him in with me and he watched him like crack my back and he like freaked out. Or maybe it was more in my neck when he adjusted my neck, and you're on your back and he like totally like cracks it and Joe's just like, ah. But
I bet he would really like it though.
I think he needs it. He's always like hunched over, like doing his pizza making at the restaurant, and then like putting it in the wood-fired oven. Like it's hard on his body. I think it would be good for him.
Yeah.
But whatever. So if you go to the chiropractor, have him check your wrists. And I had him check my knees and stuff because I was spinning a lot the last 2 months, and like my kneecap was all out of whack. So last time he fixed that. That's why I thought of my wrists. Last time my knee was messed up and he adjusted that and it like felt so much better. So I don't know if like the spinning caused it or if it just happened and the spinning didn't help.
I think that is smart. I should find a chiropractor and go.
But so I'm like that. I'm like so stupid for like doing these crafts for like 10 years and never thinking of that. So.
Because how many times I mean, there's so many bones in your fingers. It's
right.
Not even, in your hands, I mean. It's not even funny.
Well, and my chiropractor's like, there's so many joints in different places like on your body to check that they can't check them all. Like they cannot check your entire body every time you come in. So it's like where you have issues, they check, or if you're hurting somewhere, they, check. But, yeah, so yay me. I'm excited. That's about it for me.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
All right.
Sorry we were late with our planning podcast.
I know, we totally forgot. All right, have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.